Tell everybody who you are.
My name is Mimofr. I am a producer. I'm a content creator, and I like to think I'm a philosopher too. You know.
Your content that you create,
Mm-hmm.
what inspired all that? Because it is pretty original and it's unique within itself.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
It really wasn't one thing that came to my mind. It really evolved over time to like whatever the fuck this is now.
Yeah.
You got this dude on a yak. Like, there really isn't much like deeper meaning to it other than what you want.
Yeah.
And I think the reason people resonate with it is because they feel like this guy. You know what I'm saying? Like for example, I post a lot of relatable memes with my music in the background with these wizard visuals.
Yeah.
And it could be like, a lot of people, what people like is like college memes or like studying memes. And it basically romanticizes the idea of like grinding and studying and reading, because instead of studying or grinding or going on a walk, you're like pondering and you're studying scrolls, and people are like, it's like a romanticization. And that's why people like studying with like the lo-fi girl next to them, because they see this cute girl with this cozy visuals and it's like, I'm studying with her. It's the same kind of vibe, and that's why I think people rock with it. But the way I got to this was just like, I really just started taking social media seriously for my beats back in 2022 by posting TikTok slideshows. I thought those were going to be a good method. And I feel like, not to say that I invented it or started a wave or anything, but I did see a lot of slideshows after my stuff started doing well. Just putting that out there. Just putting that out there.
You are the pioneer
I
of
basically
TikTok
made the slideshow. I made PowerPoint, bro. I'm that guy. But
you made TikTok slideshows.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. But I started by posting my beats with like these like opium-looking buildings and slideshows, and it was like a cool vibe. And I really wanted to make a connection between the visuals and the music, so people would be scrolling and they'd get something disruptive. One of my videos, they hear a unique beat and then get like unique visuals that pair with it. Like, damn, like.
How high are you when you're doing this?
How high am I? The question is, how low am I?
How low?
Never low, bro.
Never low.
You gotta be like, the way I see it, bro, you gotta be like an antenna for creativity. I don't believe that we think of ideas because it's based off stuff we've experienced and seen. I feel like ideas and creativity is almost like, it's like an antenna on a car or like a TV. Like, you need to be receptive to ideas that come from wherever, bro. Because these ideas I have, I didn't invent a wizard. I didn't invent the laptop that I make beats on. I'm just doing stuff based off what I've seen, heard. That's what everyone does. Yeah. You know, like, you're making videos because you saw someone make a video when you were a little kid or something, you know?
Yeah. I know that you fell in love with metal music way before you fell in love with like the hip hop and trap that like you're currently producing. So was there anything out in the ethers that you were like having kind of call to you to like become what you are today?
It really was all chance, and the biggest credit I gotta give is to my boy Aiden Yaffe, who put me on to beat making before I ever listened to hip hop. The reason I listen to rap music or hip hop and make beats for rappers is because I was shown how to make beats before even having an interest in it. He just sent me a Logic project with a trap beat and was like, dude, check it out. And I'm like, this is hard, like making beats is cool. So I just fucked with the production style. And so it really was the production of it that stood out to me. And then after that, the love for the music came in. So because of that, I don't have like crazy roots in old school hip hop and rap music like most people do, because I wasn't listening to rap music until like 2020. Because I grew up listening to metal and rock from where my dad showed me, and that's where my roots are. And I do think that has an impact on why my music sounds the way it does.
How do you think it impacts it?
You know, obviously you're not hearing anybody screaming on my music. You don't hear distorted guitars, but there's like, I think you can really hear it in like the rhythm of the bass. It to me, it reminds me of like detuned guitars, playing cool chord progressions, and it's always been a big theme for my beats is the 808s, the Mimo 808s. They got a smack, and the root notes really are the main, to me, like structure of the song. And growing up hearing cool metal chord progressions, like big detuned guitars, it moved me in a way. So I think the bass kind of has something to do with it.
So what's it been like to produce for some of these big rappers that you've produced for? Like, you're walking down the street, bro, and like there's probably a handful amount of people that you walk by that are listening to the music that you create, and they got no fucking idea that you made it. Like, what's that feeling like?
That's the craziest part, and I don't really think about it until like it gets brought up to me. Like going to my first ever like function back in high school when one of my first beats blew up, and at that function one of my beats was playing. And I was like, yo, I made that shit, bro.
That's insane. What song was this?
It was Ascend. I don't know if you've heard it. It's Ascend.mp3. It's like this beat I made back in 2022. And you've probably, if I play it for you, maybe you've heard it, maybe not.
Yeah.
It's my biggest song by far. It's the one that most people know me by. So hearing that was really sick.
Yeah.
That like it like got out. I mean, I'd hear it in the hallways even in high school.
That's
like,
insane.
It was crazy.
What?
Nowadays you don't really hear it as much, and I'm not really aware of what people are listening to of my stuff in person. But occasionally I'll be at Berkeley and someone will be like, "Yo, Mimo, I fuck with your work." Or I think here's the craziest one. Here's the craziest Mimo story I have of meeting somebody.
Perfect.
I studied abroad last spring in Spain for Berkeley, and I took a weekend trip to Germany with my friend to Berlin because I wanted to visit Germany. And I heard that Berlin or Germany, they had legal weed. So I was like, bet, I'm gonna smoke some pack, whatever. But it turns out they don't have dispensaries, but weed's legal.
Interesting.
So I tried contacting my producer friends out in Germany, like, yo, you know anybody out in Berlin? They're like, I got you. This Ukrainian dude's gonna pull up. I'm like, bet. So this Ukrainian dude pulls up, never heard of him, and he meets me at my hotel. And he apparently he took the train an hour to meet me and everything, and he gave me just 1 gram of weed for €10.
No
Which is
way.
like, why would he do this? I'm like, thank you so much, bro. Like, let me give you €15. I gave him 15 because I felt bad.
Yeah.
And he just said in like a thick accent, he's like, bro, I fuck with your beats, bro. I fuck with your beats.
No
So this
way.
random ass Ukrainian plug in Berlin, bro, gave me pack, bro. It was like the most surreal shit. So that was probably the most surreal fan experience I ever had. If you're seeing this, bro, I love you.
So,
Yeah.
dude, you're like my favorite song of yours, which is so crazy. I'm literally standing over there with you, just talking, and
Yeah.
you're like, "Yo, if you're producing for Solara, like you need to be producing for Voda Fuji."
For sure.
And you were like, "I do produce for Voda Fuji," and I'm like, "What song?" And you were like, "Light Green," literally my favorite song of his.
My fucking guy, bro.
Like, dude, for like literally, I can't lie. It's
Dude,
literally my
I'm so
favorite
glad.
song. Yeah,
It's crazy.
it's fire. It was
Wow.
one of the first songs that I ever wrote a review about on our blog.
You wrote a review about it?
I wrote a
Light
review
Green?
about Light Green. Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay, so maybe she'll add me to the group chat or do something. You'll send it to me because I
Yeah,
want to check it out. Okay.
I'll send you the review. It was fire.
Yeah.
The song.
Yeah.
I don't know about the review. I think it was okay.
Yeah.
But like, you need to tell me what it was like making that beat.
It was the end of fall semester of last year.
Okay.
And I was going to...
So like November or something?
Yeah, like December. I think around December.
December?
And one of my friends, my good music friends here named Lebsanon, I don't know if...
Oh yeah, Lebanon with like an X?
Yeah, you know Lebsanon?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's my fucking guy, bro. I love that guy, bro. I met him back in 2023 when I first started at Berkeley, and he and I were just making...
He goes here?
No, he went to Emerson here at school, but he graduated like a year or two ago. But he and I became friends because we made music in the area, and we ended up just cooking hella like back in the day. And so, long story short, he graduated, moved to LA, you know.
The classic.
Yeah, the classic. You know, amazing for him.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
got to do that. I'm so proud of him, but I miss my boy. That's my boy.
sure,
But
for
he
sure.
came back to visit because he's from Boston.
Yeah.
So when he came to visit, this was last year, we were like, let's do a session. So I pulled up the session with him and some other of his friends. Ross, XO, was the other guy who was there. And Bonks, who's also a fire local artist. And we were just cooking, and I deadass just like, I made that beat with a loop from this guy, Ross. And yeah, he just sent me this loop, really simple, and I just made this beat. It was so, I didn't think anything of it, and we just hopped on the beat for fun, like made a song out of it.
Really?
But then I saved the beat, obviously, because it was Tool, and I sent it to Voda, and
Yeah.
like I sent it to everybody. Like I sent out monthly beat packs, didn't think anything of it. I had a couple songs with Voda at the time, so I was like, all right, I'll send it. And then after that point, I went to Spain and was abroad, and I think it was in that period he posted a reel to that song.
And it went crazy.
Went crazy, like 5 million views. I was like, whoa.
Dude, what is that feeling like when you see a song when you see a video with
Yeah.
your song and
Yeah.
it's like, oh, man, just a five.
Dude.
It's 5 fucking million
Dude,
people. It's insane.
I know. That's like the entire population of Norway.
Yeah.
Or like
It's shout out
Boston.
Norway.
Shout out Norway.
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna lie.
That's crazy.
It's everything I've wanted, bro. That's all I want. Really, the vision for Mimo was to make beats that people would hear without even hearing my producer tag and be like, "That's a Mimo beat."
Do you even have a producer tag?
I do. It's we need to cook.
We.
So you know how you ever watch Breaking Bad?
Yes.
You know Walter White's like, Jesse, we need to cook.
Yeah.
So I did with an AI thing. I had it be like, Mimo, we need to cook. So if you hear my beats, it's quiet, but you hear like, Mimo, we need to cook, and then like a stove turning on.
Oh, really?
It's like synced up to the beat. So
That's
next time you
fucking
listen,
fire.
and you'll hear it in light green. It's there.
Really?
I think.
I've never heard. I haven't
You know
heard
what?
it. In
Mind
any
if I
of the songs.
mind if I see it? Go
Fucking
on.
pull it out, bro.
Let me see, bro. This is it. I'll play it for you guys.
Dude.
We need to cook. You hear that shit? Run it back. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Bro, dude, stop!
I'm telling
That
you, bro.
fucking song
I'm
is
telling
so
you, bro.
hard, bro.
Bro, my guy, bro.
Dude, yo, hold up. Let me
yeah.
see if I still have the video of me fucking around on IG.
Hey. That's hard as fuck.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
If you're seeing this, Voda, we gotta get an interview, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Like, I fucking respect the shit out of you.
You gotta
like,
slide to Colorado, bro.
I'll go wherever Voda is, bro. Like, that song is like one of my favorite songs
amazing.
of the year,
and you asked them the question, how does it feel when people are running up like songs that I produce? Like, really the best feeling is talking with people like you who are actually like, because the number is abstract and that's amazing, but to be able to talk to like one of those people who really fucked with that song is the best, bro.
Yeah.
So that's to me like the most amazing thing, is impacting people with my music and then meeting the people who I impact, because that's just crazy, bro. Like, you fucking listen to that shit.
It's a full circle
like, bro,
moment.
I'm just like you, bro. I'm just a dude. Like,
I know. I asked you earlier. I was like, you have 200. Like, who are you? Like, and you were like, I was like, what the fuck are you doing here? Because like, you have 250,000 followers on Instagram. Like, was there one post that like really popped off that like got you those followers, or like,
not
is
really?
It just like
it was a
consistent
period.
grind?
Basically, here's what it was. My initial blow up was on TikTok back in 2022. TikTok algorithm got fried and it wasn't working for me, so I switched to just posting on Reels, because I never did that. And after a little bit of consistency, Reels just went crazy.
Really?
So I've been going crazy on Reels ever since then. And then Reels kind of started dying out, so then I started posting on YouTube Shorts.
Yeah.
And that going crazy. And now Facebook. So now I'm doing all the different platforms. And
That's crazy.
It's like investing in stocks. You don't want to invest in one. You want to diversify, because if one goes up or one goes down, you have others that go up. So in case like YouTube's terrible one day, or TikTok is just beating my ass, like it does beat my ass. I get like in the hundreds of views. It's awful, bro.
Dude, so what's next for Mimo?
What's next for Mimo? New music, most definitely.
New music,
most definitely. New collabs, most definitely. I'm dropping stuff with rappers now. I recently dropped with an artist named Verse, VRSS.
No, I don't know.
He's going crazy on TikTok and stuff. He's super tough. So more stuff with rappers and singers. You know, I dropped one with my boy Benno, beginning of 2025. You know Yeti?
Nah, dude.
Damn. You know Retta?
What are all these names? Benno, Reddy,
Yeto. I know. It's all like beat, boop, bop, boop. But shit, bro. Mimo, Solara, bro, are all
it's like
weird
distro
names.
kids just like generating these AI
literally,
rapper names.
Bro. Solara, bro. That name, like that name was you just asked ChatGPT to think of different names, and it made like Solara Nux this. I'm like, that's fucking retarded, bro. Let's just use Solara, because like part also Solada is like a real Spanish Portuguese word, like the sol. You know, she's Portuguese, I'm Spanish, and a little bit of a little twist in there. Solada, you know what I'm saying? El sol.
And it means of the sun.
Yeah, sol means Solada. I don't know if that actually is a word. I guess it is. Maybe it is.
I think it is.
Well, sol is sun in Spanish.
Yeah.
But Solada means of the sun. She's of the sun, you know?
She
shining
is.
star. She really is.
She really is a shining star.
She's my shining star. Hey, you're my shining star. For the interview.
Yeah, I wish we had the cameraman to go like.
Yeah. But we'll keep on the low. They don't need to know all that. You know what I'm saying? People weird. People gooning and shit.
Gooning,
you know, people
bro,
weird, bro.
People weird, dude.
People weird, bro. That's why I don't like be like, yo, like this is me, and like, you know, like no, like.
Dude, I always think about like, what does the gooner look like on the other side of the screen?
I think they have like one arm that's like a twig, and the other arm is just like fucking massive, just straight muscle. You know what I'm talking about?
Because they're. Are you gonna release an album soon with like all the art, or are you the type of producer that's just gonna like have a beat and then give it to the artist for them to drop, or do you want to be like on some Metro Boomin type shit, like dropping an album?
Okay, yeah, I really do want to drop a prod album, a prod tape, because I want to drop an album in general. It's just figuring out, do I want to drop an album of all like beats, or an album of all placements? And I feel like I'd like to do an album with artists. And then I'd like to do maybe like a compilation album, which is like some of my biggest hits and some new ones strung together like a story, like a playlist that you listen to. Yeah. Because I've been posting a lot of like long form playlists on YouTube. Have you ever seen videos where it's like an hour of relaxing jazz to study to, or an hour of, so I do an hour of obscure wizard beats to smoke weed to, or to side quest to. So it's basically like the lo-fi girl beats. And then people listen to these beats and like, bro, I don't know what the fuck you're on, like, but this shit's like, I fuck with it. It's weird and they resonate with it. Yeah. What made you come up with the wizard beat? Yeah, the wizard beats are just beats, and I just posted wizard visuals. A lot of the inspiration I get from Pinterest, and it was a winter and I was scrolling through different content because I was posting a lot of like skylines to my beats, and those were doing well, but they started dying. And the thing is, man, when shit dies, you gotta think of something new. Yeah. So I was like, all right, what's something else I can post? Like maybe different colors, or maybe I can post like different like. And then I saw like a wizard like studying and like smoking a bowl, and I'm like, whoa. This is it. That's tough as fuck. So all I did, literally, I took one of my beats, I posted like a slideshow with 4 wizard images, and the first one thing I said was just type of shit I've been on. I posted it, and it got like 100,000 views or some shit.
Just
and
type of shit I've been on?
Yeah, I'm like, you know what? Wizardcore.
Dude, Wizardcore pioneer here.
I think so.
Mimo, for
Thank
real. If you could say one thing to the world, what would it be?
Just be kind to other people. Be kind to yourself, importantly. And your ideas aren't crazy. If anybody says your ideas are crazy, just keep it going because they're crazy until they're not, bro. Like, if I had 1 follower and I'm walking around like this, they're like, this guy's fucking stupid. But if I have 1 billion, they're like, this guy's a genius.
This guy's a genius.
So it's stupid until it works, bro.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to say.
I love
Stupid
it.
until it works.